Hello, my name is Rebecca Dobson from GetCalmer, and I'm a well woman yoga therapist specialising in menopause. And today I'm going to show you just one pose that will help to relieve any feelings of burnt out, overstressed, extreme fatigue, or frazzled nerves. This is a technique that I've used many times, and yes, a yoga teacher can get overwhelmed and burnt out too. I'm perimenopausal, but the great thing is that I've used these techniques and they work. So I'll invite you to lie down, whether it's on the floor or on a bed. What I would say is, if you're lying on a bed, make sure you've got plenty of cushions to place your heels on. I'm going to be lying on the floor, so I'm going to be using a chair. Or you can use the edge of a bed or a sofa. Otherwise, let's lie down. It's always a good place to start when you're feeling stressed. And usually what happens when we're feeling burnt out is the adrenal glands are overstimulated and they're pumping adrenaline and cortisol all over our body, creating feelings of anxiety and possibly a shortness of breath. So when we feel like that, it's quite difficult to just completely relax because we feel quite jittery. I don't know whether you've experienced that. So first, before we start to become still, we're going to just shake out. So we're going to disperse any of that overworked energy. So really shake out your legs, shake out your feet and your hands. And do this as much as you feel you need to, until you think, okay, now I need to just stop. And then coming into the pose. So simple. I'm going to bring my chair a little closer. I'm going to rest my heels on my chair. Make sure that my feet are completely relaxed. And you might want to just hover the feet above the chair first. And then with the arms, I'm bending my elbows. And I always like to think that there's lead weights dangling from my fingers. So we want to make the fingers and hands really heavy. And this is really soothing for our adrenals, believe it or not. So just coming into this pose, and this is where you might want to just rest your heels on a chair. And just take a few rounds of really deep breaths. So breathing in and breathing out. And if you can try and extend your exhalation, that will just help to ease your nervous system and soothe it. Inhaling again. And exhale. So keep breathing like this. If you need to shake out again and then come into that resting position, then do. Otherwise, I'm just going to show you from a slightly different angle what my arms are doing because it's quite important. So showing you from this side, my arms are slightly bent. So there's no tension coming into my arms, no tension in my calves or my feet. And again, I'm just allowing the weight of my fingers and the hands to drop down toward the floor. And sometimes I quite like to elevate my hips, so maybe you want to take a cushion underneath the base of the spine for extra comfort. And it doesn't take a huge amount of time for the nervous system to just switch off, calm down. But sometimes just accepting the way that you feel is part of the healing as well. So maybe breathe in, accept how you're feeling right at this moment. But then allow yourself to release it, to let it go because it's not serving you. So breathe out through your mouth. Do this a few more times. Feel the body relaxing, soothing your adrenals. And please stay here for as long as you feel you need to. And it might be quite a few minutes until you feel a little bit more yourself. But never rush out of this pose. Just take your time, maybe bringing your feet onto your bed or the floor, rolling to one side. And just pause for a moment. Very slowly, with the head heavy, just come up back into the world. So a really simple technique that is very effective. I hope it worked for you. Please let me know how you get on. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Rebecca from GetCalmer. If you would like to have more information on what I do, then please get in touch at rebecca@getcalmer.com.